What's up, crew? My boy's Ray White. Something real quick I want to talk about. I just left work and I'm heading home right now. And actually, I'm sitting in my driveway and I had to get this thought out right now. And the thought of how to view trials at work. And nobody wants to solve a problem or be a part of a problem that doesn't feel like it's solvable. You know what I'm saying? Like that we have a one-up who is very demanding or unable to understand the full goals in a big picture, especially as a leader. If you're getting told what to do and how to do certain things, but you don't really fully understand why and what the full goal and the alignment is towards the bigger vision, it becomes really difficult when you have to create a plan and devise that plan to then execute and communicate it to your direct reports. And how those experiences are very rough and very difficult, and especially in just being a leader itself. So a couple thoughts I had about that I wanted to share real quick. First of all, if you are a leader, it's very important that you find ways to clearly articulate what it is that you're striving towards and how people can get there. And especially if you're the one providing the direction and providing the vision, you need to have the direction and have the vision and be able to working on sharing on those things really well. And it takes time. And not to say you got to figure it out by tomorrow, but that's something that we cognitively have to think about is how do we articulate the goals and the direction and the vision well enough so people can come in and gain buy-in and be a part of that work effort. Secondly, if you are a person who is getting a directive without any direction, then is a really big step up for you, for us as leaders to decide, how am I going to engage this work? How am I going to then either ask more questions or understand more of what it is outside of the person giving you the directive? How can I understand more of what the goal and the grander vision is so that I can have all the tools that I need to then execute? That may require additional research. That may require asking other leaders to kind of help gain the full picture and full perspective. And it may just take you stepping up and just working through it and figuring it out. Hopefully, all this is happening within a context of an environment where there is comfort in failure. Like you have the ability to fail or at least attempt something and learn through it. If you're in a space where you have something and you learn through it and there's not an opportunity to learn through your mistakes and learn through your failures, that's a completely different problem that we all need to address right away, especially if you're the one that is leading the initiative or receiving that vibe and that culture, because that's a very toxic culture to be a part of. So this is more specifically if you have building a culture and building an environment where it's okay to fail, it's okay to be a part of certain things, but more specifically, how to move forward and execute on a vision that may not be as clear as you would like it to be. So take the initiative. That's the main thing that I really want to say is take the initiative and learn from these different types of things, because you don't want to replicate the same feeling and the same perspective to the people that you are leading or the next time that you are given a directive where you have to lead. So first and foremost, at the very beginning of all of this is be clear in your direction, your vision, and your goals. But if you're ever in a situation where none of those things are clear, then we need to do the work to figure out how to make it clear. And then how do we be sure that we don't replicate that same situation again for future directives and future goals? The more we can do that, the more we can learn and take action, the better that we'll continue to have efficient teams, efficient cultures, and efficient leaders leading our teams towards the success. So I had to get that off my chest. Thanks for taking a listen, and let me know what you think about it. Skirt. Let me know what you think about it, and give me some questions on how you approach a directive that you don't have any clarity in. What are some of the tactics that you do in order to gain that kind of clarity? That's what I want to know. Let me know your thoughts.